Due to the global crisis caused by COVID-19 that many believe it's unprecedented, many changes have been observed. All these changes, such in a short period of time that for many of us, and I believe especially for the new generations, have not been seen before. Many of the changes have been established at the official level and many taken by every single one of us individually. What changes do you have to accept? What changes were you taking under your own responsibility? Change is synonymous with replacement or substitution. Furthermore, having a change refers to leave something, change it for something else, or change a situation for another one. But as a leaders, let's think about this word, change, especially in times of crisis. That can have for us many different meanings. For some, change is a temporary problem, and for others, it's totally an opportunity. And it's very interesting to observe that at the global level, there are many reports that agree that the world had to face significant changes due to the coronavirus. Well, each country have their own approach. There are changes that occur in every country in a different way, but in general, in the world, we are observing that countries or territories that have reported cases of coronavirus, in their majority, decreed a quarantine which intensified working from home and homeschooling. Also, the number of commercial flights had a significant decrease worldwide. We have observed also that in many cities around the world, traffic has stopped due to restrictions on movement, closing restaurants, closing places that people usually go, people working from home, and especially because we are required to have distance and not be on social gatherings. We also have observed that pollution levels dropped significantly around the world. And we will observe probably more. Specialists believe that in future months and years, we will see more significant changes, such as in the way that we work, in our education, international relationships, to mention some, and definitely in our healthcare. There is not a secret that we have to face a high degree of uncertainty, which is one of the main characteristics of a crisis, regardless that it's something personal or professional. But let's focus more on our role as a leaders. In adverse situations, the leader with a proper perspective, with the correct point of view, adapts to circumstances and makes them an opportunity for themselves, for those around them, and for the organization that they belong to. As leaders, having the right point of view is definitely an advantage in any crisis. So the question as leaders that we need to answer is, how can we turn unexpected change into opportunities? So I believe that first of all, we need to agree that conforming is certainly dangerous in time of crisis. It is more productive and effective to adapt using creativity to build solutions and to provide different points of view according to each situation. Also, the way that we respond to change reveals our character, reveals our values, and shows the correct attitude that we should have. So our attitude, values, and the ability that we can have to maintain a positive environment are definitely elements that will make a difference. Even more, in moments of crisis, leaders should be present, have a voice of hope, and they know what the next step is. And last but not least, leaders must have a plan B for times of crisis. And I know most of the times, especially with these unexpected situations, we require to have those short-term strategies with flexibility, and with all the different alternatives that will help us to create that momentum and those dynamics to increase progress and productivity. Crises are not regularly easy to manage, but we have the capability to turn them into opportunities. If you want to elevate your leadership to a next level of effectiveness, especially in times of crisis, we can help you to create a plan that every leader must have. Contact us, and here we can provide support to you. And I would like to invite you to follow our videos and to continue this discussion, not only on this topic, but on different topics that definitely are impacting our leadership. You will find in these videos coaching questions that will help you to reflect and those tips to facilitate you to take immediate action. Our desire is to add value to your leadership, help you increase your productivity, to have more clarity on your next step and better results and definitely higher levels of achievements. So like this video and don't hesitate to add your questions or comments. We will be happy to reply to you. And remember that you can benefit others if you share this material. You can visit our YouTube channel to subscribe and click on the little bell to receive notifications on the next material. In the meantime, I want you to reflect on how can you use unexpected change to create opportunities.